Hi, I'm Amy Stevens, the Director of Edmond Historical Society and Museum, and I have really enjoyed telling the history of Edmond through writing and exhibitry, and not just the history of 100 years ago, but the history of modern Edmond as well. I have been writing for Outlook magazine here in Edmond for over a decade, and I have met some of the most amazing people by doing that. And I kind of feel like that's my legacy, is to tell the stories of modern Edmond. And really my journey into history began when I worked at the Oklahoma City Zoo for 20 years. And I uncovered a treasure trove of untold stories and was able to bring them to public light by writing some books and opening the zoo's historical museum. And one of my favorite stories was about Gayla Peevey. And she was the little girl that sang, "I want a hippopotamus for Christmas" in 1953. And bringing that story back to the public was so fun and successful, and it's the story I'm most asked about because it's fun. So I think that working at the zoo was kind of a springboard for working here at the Edmond Historical Museum, and I'm really pleased to have been able to help bring an exhibit here about Darci Lynne. I knew this girl needed to be featured here as part of Edmond's popular culture, and also to introduce her to an entire generation of young people who might not think of the museum as a place to see new history. I'd like to thank the Edmond Chamber and Prosperity Bank for seeing the value of history. I'm really honored to be Woman of the Year, and frankly a little surprised because working in history is a kind of a quiet career. But I really believe the value of the written word can be carried forth for generations and bring meaning to different people, and that the impact can never be foreseen. We have no idea how these stories will affect the future.